Hello, 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 everyone. Very shitty here. Sorry, should have done this before here. Maybe better, maybe better. But hello, everyone. Tis Catherine Beasley here with our talk on Alzheimer's disease. I missed you guys yesterday. Made a conscious decision not to actually get on live. I kind of felt like I would just be getting on just to get on, and I want to be more intentional about what I'm going to say to you all when I actually go live. And so, two things. One update is that I have scheduled my appointment for therapy. It will be on Friday. So if you're paying attention or watching before, I said I was going to do so. I reached out and found some places and then chose one and have an appointment. So therapy starts on Friday afternoon, and I am actually excited about it. Two is today we're going to talk about UTIs in people who have Alzheimer's, in how to recognize them, the signs and symptoms of them. And you want to make sure that you get those taken care of because they are highly, right? They're very uncomfortable and they really cause, they can cause the disease to progress because of how your loved ones react um, to the symptoms and what they do or don't do, right? So basically, they chart the key indicator that your loved one may have a UTI is that they have like very sudden or sharp or drastic changes in their behavior, right? You have the symptoms of and the signs and everything of Alzheimer's that they go through normally, but when it gets escalated, hey, my Misha, yes, exactly, my friend, it can help um, to increase or speed up the decline of your loved one when they have UTIs that are not addressed. So you want to make sure that that you, if they exhibit certain behaviors or if they're just not their normal self, that you get them checked out for potential UTIs, right? They're not always able to verbalize what's going on with them. So you're always looking out for physical cues or like changes in activity that they may have. Again, sudden changes in their behavior that might be signs that they are actually experiencing a UTI or have one, right? So, standard signs of a UTI. People go to the bathroom, and not just for Alzheimer's, right? You start to go to the bathroom more frequency. Your urine is cloudy or it's dark and it's smelly. There's a burning sensation that you experience that you wouldn't normally have. Or maybe you have pain in your abdomen that's causing you a physical discomfort, right? Your abdomen, your pelvic area, your lower back. So those are just standard symptoms that someone in general may have a UTI, coupled with sudden, right, changes in the behavior of your loved one. If they have Alzheimer's disease, they get more agitated about things that normally wouldn't upset them. They are tired more often. They stop eating and not interested in getting themselves some food. They get restless. They start to have hallucinations, right? And again, these are some of the signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's in general, but when there's a sudden uptick in certain behaviors, right, or decline in their activity, then that may be a sign that your loved one is experiencing a UTI. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of that. In addition to the fact that a UTI can help to increase the decline of your loved one and the severity of their Alzheimer's, you want to watch out too for the fact that it also, like, it sets them their equilibrium off in some kind of way, right? So that they are at greater risk of falls, and we don't want to fall, right? Especially as you get older, you don't want to fall because of your potential for getting injured. But imagine someone who has already declined and is a little more frail than what they were, right? And they fall. Increased chances of them breaking bones like hip bones, femur bones, and bones that take time to heal and will end up suffering from injuries that will too help to speed the decline and increase the severity of their Alzheimer's, just because of their frail state and their inability to heal as well. So you want to be mindful of that. If your loved one is experiencing fever or chills and again, excessive fatigue, then you want to make sure to get them checked out. And something that you can do, right? Get them into their regular doctor or make use of urgent care facilities, right? You don't necessarily have to go to the emergency room. You can go to an urgent care center. They can then at least check them out and, and as well as, diagnose it, right? Run the lab tests and everything. So before you go to the ER where you may be sitting there forever, and if you're having trouble getting in to see your doctor, or their doctor in a timely fashion, utilize the urgent care centers that are popping up everywhere, because again, they will get them in faster. Potentially, they'll get them tested and can either take care of them and treat them at the urgent care, or if your loved one ends up having to go to the ER, you usually can get an expedited admission once you arrive at the ER, because you've already spent time at the urgent care and they've sent over their findings and information so you can get processed at the ER and be seen on a fast track instead of going in and just waiting with everyone, right? Because if any of you have experienced life in the ER at any point, you know that pretty much if you're not shot or bleeding or, saying that you have chest pains or anything like that, it's first come, first serve, and it doesn't matter how much pain you're in necessarily. They're going in the order that they've seen. They're overworked, right? We understand that too. So, but when you get that expedited expedited admission because you started at the at the urgent care, then that helps to speed the care that they may receive. So hopefully that's helpful to you all. Let me know in the comments, as well as join us at the Caregivers Connect in our Facebook group, right? bit.ly/the Caregivers Connect to continue this and other conversations with us. Appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.